You have a buyer, you've shown them properties, but they didn't like any of them. This is very normal, but they do want to see more. Let's save you time and set this up automatically. In this video, we'll go in the back end of the MLS and find these new listings, get the automatic new listings sent to you so when they hit the market, you and your clients are the first to see them. Just quickly, my name is Callum Moore, eXp Realty Real Estate Broker here in Ontario. If you find these videos helpful, consider liking and subscribing. It means an absolute ton to me, but let's just dive right into the video. Okay, we're just in my video flow checklist here, how to set up automatic MLS listings for your buyer clients to essentially save you a bunch of time. This is a really fun video. So go through it all. We have a scenario, we have a few points, and then we dive right in and take action. Our scenario is that the buyers didn't like any of the properties we went to go see. Hypothetically, we set up 3 or 4 showings. They actually didn't like any. This happens all the time. Keep them motivated, however. Tell them at the end, that last showing, okay, no problem. I'm going to go back right now. I'm going to set up a hot sheet and auto email. We now have your criteria even more refined. You're going to see more properties. I'm going to vet them. They're going to send them to you tomorrow, the next day. We're going to see more. Don't worry. They'll love to hear that stuff. And that's the scenario once you kind of think of where you are, right? This is one step in the process. I have them all for you, right? The buyer and seller logistics and actions course in the description below does them all from A to Z. But I'm just kind of giving you little pieces here and there, scenarios, just to get wrap your mind around it. Stuff I wish I could have had if I was on YouTube. But if you want it all organized, of course, look to that buy sell. The buyer wants to see more when they're available. Amazing. We're going to go to the back in the MLS. We're going to create that contact, right? We're going to refine the buyer criteria, set up an auto email, and set up a hot sheet. And we'll discuss both when to use auto emails, which is not ideal, and when to use hot sheets, which I think is ideal. Okay, so we're over here at my matrix. We're going to quickly create that contact, right? Just so they have them and I can kind of show you what's up. We're going to add one. And let's just say we're going to go Doug Smith and enter an email address as well. Just dummy email address. Of course, if you have all your clients' information, everything, fill it all in. These are your clients now, and we'll save that. And we'll head back over to the search. Now we're going to go search and we're going to go residential. Let's set up first that auto email. So we want active, and we're going to go all the way down. How I do it is left to right, right? I always start on the left-hand side, I move to the right-hand side, and I suggest doing that as well. Let's say they want a house. They want detached, of course, freehold. And of course, if they want all of this stuff down here, definitely put it in. If there's a bungalow, definitely put it in, because I'll tell you one thing right now. We have a client right now we're working with. They used to be clients of another real estate agent. Their biggest pet peeve was being sent properties. This is what we're doing here, sending properties to them that they didn't want, right? So I'll talk on that as well when we get down to that point. Okay, hypothetically, let's say they're searching in Waterloo Region and they're searching in Kitchener. Okay, so they want Kitchener East and Kitchener West. I'm just pressing shift there, right? So if they actually wanted Waterloo East and Waterloo West, I'd have to press command, right? If I pressed shift, it would highlight all of them, but let's say you didn't, right? So, and this is on PC as well. It'll be either shift or control on, sorry, this is on Mac. If it was on PC, it would be shift or control. But let's say for the hypothetical of this video, they just want Kitchener East and Kitchener West, and we're already refining our criteria. This started at 5,000. It's now down to 350. And let's say they want 700 to 900. That is pretty wide, but we're just doing the sake of this video. And they want 3-bedroom plus. And I'm putting a plus there because, and you don't always have to do this. I have other videos out there when someone's searching for, let's say, a lease, and what leases and condos, sometimes you would put 2. The reason you put a plus is because if you put 3, the system, the MLS, back into the MLS here, will only show you properties that have 3 bedrooms. Usually in the world, let's say even here, 2 plus, they're like, we need at least 3 bedrooms, at least 2 bathrooms. That's what at least. Of course, they'll take more. So I suggest putting the plus in. And let's say they wanted a garage and they didn't specify whether it's attached or detached. Okay, we're at 95 matches. That is a lot of matches, right? Let's look at it for the map just for a second. You don't need to for the sake of this video. You can go right to results, but just have a look. The map pops up. You can come here, click them, look at them. This is a ton, by the way, and have just a quick eye. And you know the area mentioned, you did know they were searching more in Idlewood. This is the only area you would actually put in there, and you would change that in the criteria. You would change suburbs, right? But let's say for the sake of this video, they want to see everything. Okay, so now we go over to results, and what we're doing is sending an auto email first, right? So we're clicking here, clicking all of it, and we're coming down here, and we're just going save, and we go new auto email, right? From here, we have our contact, which we just created, Doug Smith, perfect. And you can add yourself, PB yourself, BCC yourself. Subject line, you know me, I have templates. Well, that was just Kitchener. I use templates all the time, and all of my courses always have amazing templates for you. It speeds things up. It's everything I wish I had. They actually give you one. So, the back end MLS, I've created a new safe search for you on One Home. I will be sending you new and updated properties that match your criteria, which you're looking for. This is actually not too bad. Refine this, make this your own, have your own templates if needed. This is just one they provide on there. You'll come down here as well. As you can see, that's the criteria we just created. That's ready for them. You can even enable it so it shows this right now is sending everything. You can make it so it just does 10 maximum to not overwhelm them. That being said, you're probably going to overwhelm them with auto emails. We'll touch on that. You can make it so it goes right away to them ASAP, or for instance, just in the mornings, right? So they'll get it in the morning, and then when they wake up and check their email, they'll get it. So sometimes people don't want to get them, I don't know, in the middle of the night or like 10 p.m., something like that, right? So you can kind of choose. I say know your clients. Some people are night owls, they want them all the time, and most people will just be like, let me just sleep and I'll open up an email. So you can choose there. Okay, why this is bad. Again, I just mentioned essentially why this is bad. It's too many. It's too many properties. You haven't vetted them, and they make mistakes, right? That person that I'm talking about, that their big pet peeve was being sent properties that didn't fit their criteria. They were getting sent auto emails, and they were being sent like they were specifically looking for detached, and some of the properties just come attached. Like sometimes that it just slips through the cracks on these auto emails. So, do I suggest it? I don't actually suggest this, but when does it play? Because why would I mention it? Okay, so at one point we had 21 buyers. Okay, and those 21 buyers, we had about three or four that, you know what, they weren't, let's just say they weren't motivated, right? They weren't motivated buyers. They were like humming and hawing a lot, and they didn't mind being sent everything. And they didn't mind even being sent stuff that was outside their criteria almost, because they was like, this is interesting. This might be what they're more just like thinking, if you know what I mean. Those people, perfectly fine. Everyone else, I would say, set up a hot sheet, which is what we'll do next. So from here, we'll go back to home, my matrix, and we'll come over here. On this side is hot sheets, and we'll go customize. Right from here, we're going to be making one. You can just press add on anything at this point. You'll see it's on residential lease, but you can just go add and then change it to residential, and we'll name it. And you know me, I like templates. Doug Smith hot sheet, and head back over. And we'll name it because this is for us, so we know what it is, and we'll go save, right? And on this one, we want to click it, make sure we're clicked it, and we want to edit this criteria. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to just move this a bit faster, right? So we're just going to put the same criteria in. I'm going to show you what's up. So I'm going to speed this up, and I'm going to go left to right, speed it all up, and talk to you right after. Okay, with that all filled out, you come down here and you press save. Okay, beautiful. You are now done, and you go done, or you just go back to my matrix and go home, and you will see this now over here, Doug Smith hot sheet. So when you click this now, you will have, right, it's already kind of populating. It's already starting to populate a few properties. Now you can vet these properties. You go into them, double check that they are, okay, all 3 beds perfect, all 2 baths perfect, plus, oh, there's a 3, right? Maybe they don't want the 3, right? Like, of course they do, they'll take it. But like now you can go in, is it the right price? You go, you do your CMAs, you do your raw CMAs, right? In my course, I show you, make sure you're coming to these properties prepared. If you send them a property, let's be prepared to know what that main question they're going to ask you is. What is that main question? What is this property worth? I want you to make sure you're going there prepared, right? Okay, guys, this is an amazing video. I hope this helped give you a good idea to save some time. We'll see you right out of the computer. I really hope that helped, guys. And as mentioned, if you're looking to have it all, how to work with buyers, how to work with sellers from A to Z, look to the buyer and seller logistics and actions course in the description below. I share my screen and break everything down from top to finish, finding properties, setting up showings, doing full CMAs, filling out all forms, setting the forms back and forth, all the way to the closing process on both sides. This is everything I wish I had when I was starting out. It is so hard to gather all of this information. Now it's all in one place for you to save you hundreds, if not thousands of hours and a ton of stress. This course as well does not expire, which is huge, because if you're not doing all of these steps daily, it is very hard to memorize. This is now there for you to refer back to at all times when needed. Those links as well in the description below for the time being are value links only for the YouTube family. It will not last. If you are getting your real estate license right now,
in the Ontario Real Estate Salesperson Program. Get it now so it's ready for you once licensed. I'll add that value link right here as well if needed. If you have any questions at all, DM, email, comment on this video. I get back to everyone. My name is Callum Moore, eXp Realty Real Estate Broker here in Ontario. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.